Have you ever wondered if the artificial intelligence systems that surround us take into account the unique needs and rights of children? In the realm of artificial intelligence, there's a growing consensus about what high-level ethical principles should look like. But when it comes to the application of these principles for children, we're still in the dark. This is a major concern raised by the Oxford Martin Programme on Ethical Web and Data Architectures, based at the University of Oxford. In a paper published in Nature Machine Intelligence, these researchers reveal a significant gap in our understanding. They've mapped the global landscape of existing ethics guidelines for AI and found 4 main challenges in adapting such principles to benefit children. First, there's a lack of consideration for the developmental side of childhood. Each child's needs are complex and individual, varying with age, development stages, backgrounds, and characters. Yet these factors are often overlooked when designing AI systems. Secondly, there's minimal consideration for the role of guardians, such as parents in childhood. Parents are frequently depicted as having superior experience to children. But in the digital world, this traditional role might need a rethink. Thirdly, there are too few child-centered evaluations. When assessing issues like safety and safeguarding in AI systems, quantitative assessments are the norm. But these often fall short when considering factors like the developmental needs and long-term well-being of children. Lastly, there's an absence of a coordinated, cross-sectoral and cross-disciplinary approach. To create ethical AI principles for children that can truly affect impactful practice changes, we need a more integrated approach. These challenges are not merely theoretical. They have real-life implications that affect the safety and well-being of children in their interactions with AI systems, from online content filtering to personalized learning tools. So the question remains, how do we address these gaps and ensure AI systems are ethical and beneficial for children? And this is the conundrum we're going to explore together. Stay tuned for the next part of this series, where we delve into real-life examples and challenges. Let's delve into the real-life examples that illustrate these challenges. To begin with, let's consider how AI is currently used to keep our children safe online. For instance, AI technology is employed to detect and filter out inappropriate content, protecting children from exposure to harmful material. This is a significant stride in the right direction. However, it's not enough. Why, you might ask? Well, while AI is good at identifying inappropriate content based on preset criteria, it falls short when it comes to understanding the nuances and complexities of human behavior and development. This lack of nuance means that children can still be exposed to biased or harmful content. For example, children may encounter biased information based on factors such as their ethnicity, which can have detrimental effects on their self-image and their understanding of the world. Moreover, while AI can help keep children safe from inappropriate content, it can also inadvertently expose them to harmful content. For instance, imagine a child innocently researching a history project online. The AI algorithm, in its quest to provide the most relevant information, might unwittingly expose the child to graphic content or biased views. This brings us to another key challenge: the lack of initiative to incorporate safeguarding principles into AI innovations. AI is constantly evolving, with new applications and tools being developed every day. However, too often, these innovations fail to consider the unique needs and vulnerabilities of children. For instance, large language models, or LLMs, which are used in many AI-powered applications, often lack proper safeguards to prevent children from being exposed to biased or harmful content. We can also look at the story of the researchers' partnership with the University of Bristol. They're designing tools to help children with ADHD, a clear example of AI being used to improve the lives of children. But even here, the complexities of children's needs are evident. Designing interfaces that children with ADHD can effectively interact with is no small feat. It requires an understanding of their daily routes, digital literacy skills, and a need for simple yet effective interfaces. This illustrates the type of detailed, child-centered thinking that needs to be incorporated into AI development. And then there's the role of guardians. Traditionally, parents are seen as having superior experience and knowledge. But in the digital world, this dynamic is often reversed. Children are digital natives, growing up in a world where technology is a given. Parents, on the other hand, may struggle to keep up. This reversal can lead to a gap in understanding and communication, making it harder for parents to effectively guide and protect their children online. These examples make it clear that we need to do more to protect children in the digital world. It's not just about creating more sophisticated AI algorithms. It's about developing a more nuanced, comprehensive approach that takes into account the unique needs and vulnerabilities of children and involves parents, educators, and AI developers in the process. Because at the end of the day, the goal isn't just to create smart AI, it's to create AI that serves our children and our society in the best possible way. So, how can we solve these issues and create a safer digital world for our children? To address the complexities of AI ethics and children, the Oxford Martin Programme researchers have provided several recommendations. First and foremost, they call for increased involvement from key stakeholders, including parents and guardians, AI developers, and even the children themselves. It's crucial to remember that children aren't just passive consumers of technology. They are active participants whose voices need to be heard. Their unique perspectives can provide invaluable insights and ensure that AI technologies are designed with their best interests in mind. The researchers also stress the importance of providing more direct support for the designers and developers of AI systems. These are the people who are actually building the technology. By involving them more in the discussion and implementation of ethical AI principles, we can ensure that these principles are effectively translated from theory into practice. It's not enough to simply write a list of ethical guidelines. We need to make sure that these guidelines are being actively used and applied. Accountability is another critical aspect of this equation. The researchers recommend establishing legal and professional accountability mechanisms that are child-centered. In an ideal world, every AI system would be designed with the best interests of children in mind. But in reality, things can and do go wrong. When they do, there needs to be a system in place to hold people accountable. This could take the form of legal repercussions, professional sanctions, or even just a public acknowledgement of the mistake and a commitment to do better in the future. Finally, the researchers call for an increase in multidisciplinary collaboration. AI ethics is a complex field that intersects with many other areas, including human-computer interaction, design, algorithms, policy guidance, data protection law, and education. By fostering collaboration between these different areas, we can ensure that the development and governance of AI for children is informed by a diverse range of perspectives and expertise. In conclusion, the path to creating a safer digital world for our children is not an easy one. It requires us to rethink our traditional roles and responsibilities, to challenge our assumptions, and to constantly strive for better. It requires us to listen to the voices of children, to support the people who are building the technology, to hold each other accountable, and to work together across disciplines. But despite the challenges, the potential benefits are enormous. Imagine a world where every child can safely explore their digital surroundings, where technology is designed with their best interests in mind, and where they can grow and learn without fear of harm or exploitation. This is the world that the researchers at the Oxford Martin Programme are working towards, and it's a world that we can all help to build. By implementing these recommendations, we can start to build a more ethical digital world for our children. The future of AI ethics for children doesn't have to be a bleak one. As we stand on the precipice of a new era, where artificial intelligence will inevitably become an integral part of our children's lives, the importance of addressing the challenges we face today cannot be overstated. Think about it. Our children are growing up in an age where AI is no longer a concept of science fiction, but a reality. From virtual assistants to personalized learning tools, AI is steadily becoming a part of their daily routines. And as these technologies continue to evolve, they will play an even larger role in shaping our children's future. But as we've seen, there are significant challenges that need to be addressed. A lack of consideration for the unique developmental needs of children, the role of guardians in the digital age, the need for child-centered evaluations, and the absence of a coordinated approach to AI ethics for children are all issues that need our immediate attention. Yet we should not view these challenges as insurmountable obstacles, but rather as opportunities for growth and improvement. By acknowledging these issues, we're taking the first step towards creating a better future for our children. Imagine a world where AI systems are designed with our children's best interests at heart, where the unique needs of each child are considered during the development stages, where parents and guardians are empowered to guide their children through the digital landscape, where the evaluation of AI systems goes beyond mere numbers and considers the long-term well-being of our children. This is not an unachievable dream. By increasing stakeholder involvement, providing more support for AI designers and developers, establishing child-centered accountability mechanisms, and fostering multidisciplinary collaboration, we can make this vision a reality. The future of AI ethics for children is in our hands. It's up to us to shape it. It's up to us to ensure that as AI becomes a larger part of our children's lives, it's a force for good, not harm. It's time for us to take action and ensure that our children's rights and needs are considered in the development and governance of AI systems.